YouTube, what's poppin' with it? It's ya boy, Dojo, the Gotcha Shogun, the young sorcerer. Black flash that like button. And let's get into it. As you guys can see from the title, we are going over all 4 units releasing basically tomorrow or starting to release tomorrow, aka the GOAT himself, the must summon for this collab premium limited time gotcha and event, our boy Yuta. We're also going to go over the 2 SR characters, aka Inumaki and Panda, and we'll also be going over Geto. Now, if you guys remember from the last couple videos, we've gone over Yuta's kit, but we're still going to give this man his flowers and check out his kit. We're also going to give Geto his flowers because he is also a very, very good support character. He is, I believe he's actually S rank as well. On JP, which again we'll see in the video. And yeah, let's get to it. I don't want to hold up y'all too much. We just gonna get it done, right? So first things first, let's go to my boy Yuta. All right, and here we are with the boy Yuta. Lend me your power, Yuta Akotsu. We already know SSR rarity, type red attacker. He released on the 15th in global. Let's just talk about it. He released on the 15th. He's releasing on the 24th of this month. So I hope you guys have been saving your cubes and prepping. If you guys have noticed, we already have the stream prepared for his release. We will be doing summons live. So I hope to see all of you there. And if you guys missed the summons live, don't worry. I will be recording them and making a separate video. And let's just hope that your boy doesn't get shafted, right? But let's go over the boy's kit, right? Level 10. It is because that's the goal that you want to go to. However, getting them to level 5, maybe even 6, and then chilling there for a little bit until you have the resources to spare is always worth it. So, deals 180.3% melee taijutsu damage to the selected enemy. Skill 2 Cursed Speech. This is where we get into his kit. Deals 135. Jujutsu damage to all enemies, decreases all enemies' critical hit resistance by 15% for 2 turns, and depending on own Jujutsu and enemies' remaining HP, instantly kill the enemy. Some enemies excluded. We did notice some things with Mahito, but we're not going to go over that. We're just going to keep this video short, precise, and to the point. Right, skill 3, let's do this together. Rika deals combined damage equal to 137.6% taijutsu and 189.2 jujutsu damage. Jujutsu, and then 172% and 258% jujutsu damage to the selected enemy 4 times. This is single target, it's just ramping damage. And then finally, ultimate, it's pure love. Deals 1,999 range Jujutsu damage to all enemies, increases his own taijutsu by 20% for 4 turns, and his Jujutsu damage by 20% for 4 turns. Unable to fill his own ultimate skill gauge for 4 turns after this. Okay. And then his combo ult effect, which we really don't need to worry about. Auto skills, I won't let you die at the start of each turn. If allies' HP is 60% or below and own curse energy is 10 or above, recovers all allies' HP by 25%, excluding self, deals low damage to curse spirits. So when he heals you, he deals damage to the enemy. Just amazing. Secondly, let's just talk about it. If you guys have beaten or made it to chapter 9, a red attacker, especially with here's the thing, with how hard the enemies are, in the current chapter that we have right now, even on JP side, man, I have Toto. Hey, I had Toto. I had Maki on JP. Struggles, but I saw some of my friends who were also playing on JP with me. Man, they were blowing through content when they had Yuta, and it made me so jealous. So our boy Yuta, one high damage dealer, one of the very early on good red units to be releasing in the next couple days. It's so crazy that I'm still shocked on the fact that we're getting him in the next couple days. And I'm so glad that I was wrong and that they gave us a multi. We are all getting a free multi towards my boy Yuta. However, we do not have the pity ability that they're giving us over on JP, unfortunately. But a free multi is a multi that you didn't have, and if you're lucky, you will get our boy Yuta off of the free multi, and then you can decide on whether or not you want to send it for his I was about to say light cone, because I'm still thinking of Last Clouded. You could send it for his recollection, right? The fact that he has an insta kill ability, depending on his Jujutsu and the enemy's remaining HP, just makes him phenomenal for clearing out waves quickly and saving turns and saving other people's ultimates. Because if you insta kill, because this is an AoE, so let's just say you get lucky and you insta kill a couple enemies, and you're about to ult next turn, that's another ult that you can bring into a turn following, which would be amazing. And then his skill 3, single target. Honestly, his skill 2 and the skill 3 are basically like the two bread and butter. And then his ultimate, I don't have him. So I can't give an opinion on it. But I've seen some gameplay of this, and I need him. We're going in for him. I'll be honest with you. Your boy got some gems saved up, and if I gotta go, if I gotta do what I gotta do, I don't think I'm willing to miss him. I'm willing to miss everybody else on this, for this, I'm going to call it a collab. For this collab, but not him. Right? And, we just going to talk about it. Honestly, I'll say this ahead of time. We're still going to go over the kits. But the Inumaki and the Panda, easy skips. Even though they're limited, easy skips. You don't want to summon for them at all. Now, let's just say you have the luck of the gods and you end up pulling Geto, Yuta, both of their recollections, right? Or you re-roll and you get Yuta and Geto and both of their recollections. You're like, bro, screw it. I want to go for Inumaki. Maybe you like Inumaki. Maybe you like Panda. I personally love Panda. If you get the luck of the gods, you want to try to summon for an SRK, go ahead, right? But I'm going to say I would not recommend it, right? And then secondly, his auto skills. His auto skills. Just the fact that he can heal your team, right? He's healing your team and still dealing damage to the enemy. This is up to 3 times during battle, mind you. He decreases on curse energy by 10, increases on taijutsu damage by 10, increases on his taijutsu and jujutsu damage by 10% each, and he fills his own ultimate skill gauge by 200. He's a monster. He is a must summon. And the fact, again, the game has been out for a year on JP. We are celebrating JP's anniversary right now, which tomorrow we will be doing a live stream. We'll be dealing with both of the accounts. All I'm saying is we will be dealing with both of the accounts tomorrow, and he hasn't been reran. I believe in my last video I did mention that they did show off Yuta's photo in some of the JJK art, but he hasn't been reran yet. That's all I'm saying. He hasn't been reran yet. They haven't given us a hint. I checked the in-game notices, haven't seen anything. Check the JP Twitter, haven't seen anything. So he is definitely a must summon right now. If you reroll, more power to you. I fully support anybody who rerolls for this character, this absolute beast of a character. I fully support anybody who wails for this character, and any free-to-play people who have skipped, Megumi, who again is still double S tier on JP. If you skip Megumi for Yuta, I fully support you, and I honestly hope everybody in your mother pulls for Yuta and they get them. Right? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna stop yapping and we're gonna move on to the next character, which will be our boy Geto. This is Justice Guru Geto, right? He is a blue unit, right? Which, you know what I'm saying? He's counted as an attacker. His affiliation is curse users. Let's go down to his abilities. All right, let's put these all at level 10 because this is what we're gonna be going for. Right, so skill 1, special grade curse tool, playful cloud. So he's using Maki's weapon better than Maki's using it. That's all I'm saying. So deals 180.4% melee taijutsu damage to the selected enemy. The higher his cursed energy is, the greater the critical hit rate boost. Skill 2, curse spirit manipulation. Deals 270.6 range jutsu damage to the selected enemy 3 times. If own cursed energy is 30% above, decreases the selected enemy's taijutsu damage by 33.1% by 3 turns, and if own cursed energy is 40 or above, increases the selected enemy's Jujutsu damage received by 33.3%. So he is a buffer. He's a debuffer. Let me say that. He is a debuffer. He basically makes the enemy weak. He makes their taijutsu and jujutsu damage, which again, magic spirit skills. He makes all of that weaker for 3 turns. And he makes it so that they take increased damage from your team skills. All right. Honestly, great debuffer, but if you have like all I'm gonna say is Blue Gojo right now, walking you through content. What's another blue unit that we have? I believe Panda is one. Honestly, with the amount of blue characters that comes out, because I know that there's a blue Inumaki that comes out. He's freaking nice. Honestly, he is. If we had to rank all the characters, honestly, Yuta first, this guy's second. Especially if you got Gojo, you don't really need him because your Gojo will definitely be carrying in any content that requires blue if you have them built correctly with the correct like collections and team comp. Your Gojo will carry. This guy is essentially, in my personal opinion, secondary to all. If you, and we are getting a free multi for him. Right, they have decided to give us a free multi for him, so he's not. I'm not saying he's bad. If we actually check his ranking on the tier list, I believe he's. I want to say he's double S. Let me see. I can actually show this off. So if we go to support, where is he at? Where does he fall? Yeah, he's S tier, so he's not a bad unit. He's below double S, which again, if you got Megami, you're still winning, right? But he is S tier. He falls in line with Junpei, who just released. As you can see, there is a, Inumaki that releases. All I'm saying is, if you don't need him, right? Because again, after he comes out, after our boy Yuta comes out, if y'all seen the other videos that I've put out, next is going to be, I can actually pull up my y'all are seeing too much information. If I pull up my my Google Docs and we go here, right, I'm gonna keep going back to this. After he releases Green Gojo, which is covering another type element, Green Gojo is releasing. But we're not worried about Green Gojo right now. We're worried about these two. So, you know what I'm saying? Yuta, Geto. Personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want Yuji. He is a limit. He is part of this banner. So after this banner is run, he is not in the general pool. He is going to be limited. When he's gone, he's gone. So if you feel the need to summon for Geto, now's your chance. But you should definitely, if you have to go for broke just to get Yuta, go for broke and just get Yuta. Go for broke and just get Yuta. Right? Okay. Moving on to the SR characters. We're going to go over to my boy Panda first. Let's get it. All right, here we are. I just realized something. I did not look at Geto's what is it called? His auto skills. I apologize for that. I'll throw them up on screen right here. But here's our boy Panda. Basic stuff, 150.4% melee taijutsu damage to the selected enemy. Second skill, wall breaking, deals 180.4% melee taijutsu damage to the selected enemy, and it decreases the selected enemy's taijutsu damage received by 26.4%. Skill 3, Panda Rush, deals 406 melee taijutsu damage to the selected enemy for 5 hits. And his ultimate, Panda Tackle, just a basic 439.7 melee taijutsu damage to all enemies. Basic, nothing special. Right, he's literally an SR character. He doesn't do much. He's literally just a raw attacker. We're gonna go to Inumaki because they're both blue units, so there's no point in me cutting the video. Right, I'll say this for Inumaki. Right, bro's art is dope. I'm sorry, but this art right here is so dope. I swear to you, this art is top tier. Right, but he's a defender. If we go to skill 1, Get Twisted, deals 159.4% Jujutsu damage to the selected enemy, decreases the selected enemy's taijutsu damage by 7.5% for 3 turns, and sacrifices 3% of HP. Cannot die from sacrificing HP. Skill 2, Kelp. Attacks the selected enemy. Attracts the selected enemy's attacks for 1 turn. Grants counter status to self for 2 turns. Counter status. When targeted by an enemy melee attack 1 time per turn, deals 150% of damage equal to 60%. Jujutsu as a counter damage sacrifices 3 HP. Cannot die from sacrificing HP. And then skill 3, Explode, deals 269.8% Jujutsu damage to all enemies, sacrifices 3% of HP, cannot die from sacrificing HP. Ultimate, Crumble Away, deals 674.1% Jujutsu damage to the selected enemy, decreases the selected enemy's ult count gauge by 2, sacrifices 5% of HP, and he cannot die. Now, I'll be honest with you. Right, throw medicine. At the start of each turn, if HP is below 35%, recovers on HP by 50%, chance is 60%. This isn't guaranteed, but he does have an auto skill, unlike Panda. Now, I'll be honest with you. His main gimmick, which honestly puts him higher than Panda, because, again, Panda is just run-of-the-mill attacker. His main skill is the fact that he can actually counter the enemy, and he does adequate damage. I'm not going to say he does decent damage. He does adequate damage. So he is barely a rung or a ring. I don't know if I'm using the word correctly. A rung above our boy Panda. But he's not worth summoning on. He's not worth summoning on at all. Do not waste your cubes on this man at all. I don't care if you're free to play. I don't care if you're light smitter. I don't care if you're a whale. I don't care if you're a Leviathan. I don't care if you're a Titan. Do not spend money. Do not spend cubes. Do not summon for this man. He is not worth the time, the effort, the cubes, the heartache. Right? And here's the thing. Be strong. We are not getting tickets for this unless they give us tickets for the event. Right? Unless they give us tickets for the event, because this is the first part. So they're probably going to give us tickets. Only use tickets if you really feel the need to, but please read the tickets. Make sure that it's not for this event, because they didn't, I believe on JP, they just gave them out to us just in a login like day 1. Do not, if we get tickets or when we get tickets, only use tickets. Do not use cubes. If you feel the need to summon, tickets. I'm going to say it one more time. Tickets. Right? And yeah, honestly, that's pretty much the whole video. I just felt the need to go over, and I'm going to do this just to end the video because I feel like it's appropriate. Yuta. Go for broke for Yuta. I promise you, you'll thank yourself later, and your account will thank yourself later. And any friends that you have that are playing the game will thank you later. Right? And yeah, at the time of me uploading this video, I'm actually live on twitch.tv/dojo, the Dojo Savvy. We will be playing Tarkov and a couple other games, so make sure y'all stop over there if y'all have any questions. And yeah, with that being said, it's your boy, Dojo, the young Shogun, the young sorcerer. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.